Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're diving into one of the most epic and dramatic stories ever told. A tale of a stubborn king, an enslaved people, and a series of events so catastrophic they would change history forever. We're talking about the 10 plagues of Egypt from the book of Exodus. It all starts in ancient Egypt, where the descendants of Jacob, the Israelites, have been in bondage for 400 years. Their cries for help reach God, who chooses a man named Moses to deliver a message to the most powerful ruler on earth, the Pharaoh. Let my people go. Moses, along with his brother Aaron, goes before Pharaoh and performs a sign from God, turning his staff into a serpent. But Pharaoh's heart is hardened. His own magicians do the same, and he refuses. This refusal sets the stage for a divine showdown unlike any other. The first plague begins. Aaron strikes the Nile River with his staff, and instantly all the water in Egypt turns to blood. The river stinks, the fish die, and the Egyptians can't find a drop to drink. For 7 days, the land suffers, but Pharaoh's heart remains hard. Next, a plague of frogs. They swarm out of the rivers, covering the land, hopping into houses, bedrooms, and even the palace kitchens. Pharaoh begs Moses to pray for their removal, promising to let the people go. But as soon as the frogs die, Pharaoh changes his mind. Then comes the gnats. Dust turns into swarms of tiny, biting insects that torment both people and animals. Pharaoh's magicians can't replicate this one. They tell him, "This is the finger of God." Still, Pharaoh refuses. The fourth plague is a swarm of flies, but this time God makes a distinction. The flies infest Egyptian homes, but the land of Goshen, where the Israelites live, is completely spared. It's a clear sign of God's protection. Pharaoh offers a compromise, but Moses insists they must go into the wilderness to worship. Pharaoh's heart hardens once more. Plague number 5 strikes the Egyptian livestock. A terrible pestilence kills their horses, donkeys, camels, and cattle. Yet not a single animal belonging to the Israelites is harmed. Pharaoh sees this, but his stubbornness wins. Then boils. Moses throws soot from a furnace into the air, and it becomes fine dust that causes festering boils to break out on all the Egyptians and their animals. The pain is immense, but Pharaoh's resolve only deepens. The seventh plague is a storm of hail unlike anything Egypt has ever seen. Fire and ice rain down from the sky, destroying crops, trees, and anyone caught outside. Again, the land of Goshen is untouched. A terrified Pharaoh admits his sin and promises to free the slaves, but the moment the storm stops, he goes back on his word. Next, locusts. A massive swarm arrives, so thick it darkens the sky. They devour every green thing the hail had left behind. There's nothing left. Pharaoh summons Moses in a panic, but his repentance is short-lived. The ninth plague is a terrifying supernatural darkness. For 3 days, a thick darkness that could be felt covers all of Egypt. People can't see each other or move from their places. But in the homes of the Israelites, there is light. Pharaoh is furious and threatens Moses with death if he ever sees his face again. This leads to the final, most devastating plague. God warns that at midnight he will pass through Egypt, and the firstborn son in every Egyptian household, from Pharaoh's heir to the son of the lowest servant, will die. The Israelites are instructed to sacrifice a lamb and mark their doorposts with its blood. When the Lord sees the blood, he will pass over that house and spare them. That night, a great cry echoes throughout Egypt. The prophecy is fulfilled. There is not a house where someone is not dead. Heartbroken and defeated, Pharaoh finally summons Moses and tells him to take his people and go. The Israelites, after centuries of slavery, are finally free. This story is a powerful reminder of God's sovereignty and his commitment to his people. It's a narrative of liberation, faith, and the ultimate triumph of God's will over human pride. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as powerful as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and let me know in the comments what you think.